My connection must be trash. Clay made it.
Are you out here with the clay?
It was the first time my watch party. Yeah.
Watch you?
Yeah, my watch party. It was the first time it kept like spazzing, kept stopping.
You was in there? Oh, it's trash, man.
Steve, what's up, my boy? First one in this joint. First in, last out, like a Marine. What you eating, Tony?
Cereal.
Oh. So what, man? Think you better than me?
I do actually. I thought you had brisket for breakfast.
No, I just had an omelet, so shut up.
You had brisket in that omelet, though.
No, I did not.
Yo, here he puts brisket in the bowl and puts milk in there. He used to like cereal. Called Brisket-Os.
You just see a picture that somebody did? They made the Brisket-Os?
No.
It's a real thing, dog.
That's funny.
Bro, it was hilarious. Oh, man. I wish I could find it. What's up, Joshy Guns?
Josh in the building?
What's up, guys?
What's happening? What's up, everybody in the chats?
Thank you, Liz. God bless
What
you.
up, man? As y'all come in, if y'all can hit that like button for your boy, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say to you?
Ask people to hit the like button, you know what I'm saying?
Talking to me.
That's it. Gotta go out to San Bernardino to go grab a damn hood for this car, man. This car is starting to.
I wouldn't drive out there.
You said what?
I wouldn't drive to San Bernardino. Actually, that's not that far from you. That's like an hour, right?
San
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Bernardino's a little hike, depending on the traffic.
Definitely a hike.
Gotta go out to San Bernardino to go damn hood for this car, man. This
Oh,
car
snap.
starting to-
Snap. Inception.
Come on, man. What you doing, Josh? This ain't your first time.
You're right, bro, but I'm trying to do a lot by way of plugging and unplugging and closing doors and all going on. Man. Peace.
Ooh, see you face to face. Let me go ahead and make this title real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
It's oatmeal. Lord Jesus. Tony, you on Twitch tonight?
I got to make a return, man. I've been cracked out on the wire. So I've been like, I'll get on. And then next thing you know, it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling it.
You went back
What's up,
and
guys?
started it from the beginning?
You say what?
You went back and started it from the beginning?
Yeah. Once I start watching it, I'll be cracked out, man. I'm on season 3 now.
Okay. What up, y'all? We about to get it going today. We are listening to Lupe.
Taylor Swift, right? It's that Taylor Swift surprise drop. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, you already know, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down. We're listening to the new Lupe Fiasco EP called House. I got outvoted. I wanted to listen to that Currency. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, majority rules. So we listening to the Lupe. Josh was the deciding factor. And I just want to let y'all know, for those that hit me up, was like, yo, we got to listen to that Spitter. Because I probably could have got Spitter on here, but just know that Josh.
Lupe might pull up.
Spitter's not coming on here, man. He's trying to be a dad. Let him live.
Lupe ain't pulling up, first of all.
Lupe could pull up. I told him we was doing it.
You did?
Yeah.
I hope he pulls up in spite, bro. That's how petty I'm feeling right now because your remarks.
He might, you know.
I don't believe it.
He's a good dude, man. So is Spitter, though.
Spitter. But Spitter is Tahir's favorite rapper.
One of my favorites.
Virgil's Tahir's favorite rapper, and we're about to hear that on the first track.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
What is this?
Don't do that. All right, so for those that don't know how this works, man, we are listening to an album in real time. You guys can do the same thing. We're going to mute our mics and then listen to each track, and then we're going to rate each track, and then overall give the entire project a rating. So I know people come in late like, yo, I don't hear anything. It's because it's a silent listening party, so you listen to it on your own. Then we come back and we talk about it. So, yeah, man, that's exactly what's about to happen. Any predictions for this project?
Bro, I had no idea Lupe was dropping, so I got no expectations, which I'm excited about. And I don't know any of these features because I canceled Virgil.
I agree, Josh. I agree. Tony, you got any predictions?
I got no predictions. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't listened to any of it purposely. So I'm excited. And it's short and sweet, so it should be a good time.
Okay. Let me let Tone know.
Oh, they said Lupe commented on your post, huh?
Oh, he commented? So he might be secretly in the crowd the whole time.
In the cut. The boy in the cut.
In the cut. It's like in the movie theater when your movie's playing and you just sitting in there, nobody knows you're there.
I miss the movies, man.
Oh my God.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. First track on the House EP by Lupe Fiasco. It's a track called Homemade. It's with Virgil on there as well. It's only a minute and 36 seconds, so this actually might be, I don't know, it might be just an interlude, but he says featuring, so maybe it's an actual track. We don't know, but let's go ahead and get it cracking, and we're going to get this thing started in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. No song.
No song, but you know, we thought it might be that. It was cool. Oh snap! Yeah, we thought it might have been that. So it's kind of what we expected. No surprises there for the most part.
I want a little something in the top though, man.
Yeah.
I wanted.
I mean, you don't always get that though, man. I would have liked it because it's only.
We ain't got a lot of time.
Yeah, because it's only 5 tracks, so you kind of want every track to, give you what you want. But again, artists, man, it's that project is meaningful to him. So he needed to set the tone with that little excerpt by Virgil, just to let you know what you're getting into. So I'm looking forward to the rest of it now. Now I'm kind of intrigued. I do appreciate that it wasn't too long though.
Yeah.
Well, man, Josh, unless you got something to add, man, we're gonna just jump right into the rest of it.
Let's jump into it, man. I got nothing to bring to the table for that one.
All right, so we're gonna get into the next track. Next track is called Dinosaurs, and it's featuring Kaylin Ellis and Virgil again. So we're gonna get this one going in 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
Yep.
That was I wish every college class was taught like that.
Like what?
Like they just throw a beat on and then they just rap the lecture to you.
Educate.
All in, like, all right, okay, yeah, you be taking notes to the beat. I like the production on that too, man. I like I'm not sure who did the beat on that one, but That type of beat is right up my alley. And then the content was dope because I'm a dinosaur nerd. I was like, okay, I
He
enjoy it.
he went crazy on that. Like when he started talking about
T-Rex,
oh my God.
T-Rex, he slid into a different flow. I was like, God damn, okay.
It was
Man,
crazy. I didn't expect that.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Josh.
I was just gonna say, man, how he like finds pockets and cadences. It's almost like a game. It feels like that's how it sounds. Like he can literally make. Aside from the lyrics, that's a whole other topic, man. He is like arguably one of the most creative rappers. This can like not. I wouldn't say like this. Well, it is consistent because he's been releasing on his own for a minute, his own way without trying to like. Sorry, Midnight's turning up back there, Tone.
Oh man,
But nah, man, I've loved Lupe for that. Like he's always been like super crafty with how he fits in pockets and like what he's able to do over a beat. Like he skates all over these, man, and like he's sharing knowledge. You know what I mean? I thought it's fire. I'm a big fan of Lupe for this reason.
I he blew my mind with this one because it came in so smooth and so chill. I thought he was just gonna be rapping, but like I feel like he took this track to remind us why he has the record for the most triple entendres ever in a song called Failure. And this was only brought to my attention by she's actually in her Ash Pash. She had told me about this. She said that he just put it in there. He holds the record for the most triple entendres in one track. It's a track called Failures. I think you have to check it out only on like YouTube. But bro, it's like when he started going on that T-Rex like rant like that, it was just crazy. Like he's not the smartest animal, but no one wants to box with the short arm apex. And it was just like, man, it's like he took that one little pocket to remind you why Rockefeller wanted to sign him, why First and 15th was such a big deal, why it was cool he single-handedly made it cool to skateboard and wear glasses and wear a backpack, but still be from the hood. Like, he's one of the first rappers that really did all three. Like, you had Kanye wearing the pink polos. You didn't have a lot of rappers wearing glasses other than, like, maybe like Pimp C. But you have this kid from Chicago, south side of Chicago, who skateboards.
He's from the west side.
Oh, I'm sorry, for the west side of Chicago, who skateboards, who likes anime and karate movies, and can rap his ass off and has the respect of all the hood cats and all the hood rappers. So I think he took that back and just reminded y'all why he's one of the dopest that will ever do it.
Agreed.
So what we giving this track though?
I'm giving it a hot, sturdy, tough 4. Yeah, because I really like the production. I like the content, the subject matter, the way he flowed, the conversational vibe to it. On top of the, I'm spitting as well. So I'm a nice, solid, robust.
Okay.
Robust 4, huh?
Robust.
That's dope, man. I'm feeling it as well. Josh, what you got? We don't know. Josh, tell us about it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna give it a 4 because this is a song that I want to go back and listen to and dissect more. Because I know I didn't hear everything that was intended to hear in that song the first time.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So for that and that excitement to go back, and it's in the beat itself, like Tone said, it's a vibey track that you can just sit with. You don't have to like. There's not too much going on, but there's enough melody there to like. If you want to vibe out to it, you can vibe out to it, or you can sit with it and listen to it and hear what's being said. And those are two options to listen to that record, and I think it's dope. So, I'm gonna give it a hard 4.
Okay, cool. I would give this joint a hard, solid 4.5, bro.
Okay.
It's a song that I would put on put on the playlist, my Midnight Riders playlist, something that would kick it off. That would be the first track, like, so you know exactly what the vibe is going to be on this playlist. Like the name tells you, but the first song really just solidifies how it's going to feel. And this is definitely that type of track for me. So 4.5. And I'm with you, Josh. I got to go back and listen to it because I know I missed some stuff, bro. But he was spitting his ass off on that. And I loved it, man. I loved every part of that. Cool beat, dope lyrics. I'm all for it, man. I think we should jump right into this next track, man. It's called Sleetum, featuring Crystal Torres and Graham Burris. I don't know what to expect about this one, but I'm liking the way that this EP is going. So let's just keep it moving like this. We're going to get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
That was fire.
Yo.
Fire. Oh man, Lupe and his little Duffy. Brought that little brown paper bag out for this one, boy.
Yeah. Listen, that is right up my
Who's
alley.
going first, man?
Go ahead, Josh. Set it off, man.
So Sledums is models backwards, and I feel like on some fake deep, he's
Fake
talking about how modeling can be looked at a backward perspective. Because in the second verse, he's talking about, man, they're people that are modeling eyes instead of just like selling bodies. You know what I mean? Talking about, ooh, look at that girl, but then let me get this with cheese. There's so much, man. This is the type of music that gets me excited about rap, you know, because it's like he's not doing too much. That beat was hard. That almost sounded West Coast.
Yeah, it did have a little boom bap to it.
I had fun with it, man. I don't want to rate it yet. I want to hear your guys' perspective. I got my number in my head though.
Okay. Look at Tony. Tony is all smiles right now. He's all smiles, bro.
I love that. I love that flavor. That's the kind of music that I listen to when I'm walking, driving, doing stuff, putting together IKEA furniture. That is my bag of music right there. And the gym too. So it's right up my alley. And it just took me back to walking on campus at New Mexico State or doing whatever. And I loved it. So the production was right. The choruses were beautiful. And yes, you know, Lupe can rap. So no matter what, it really just comes down to with him, what he's talking about in the beat. Because I know he can rap. He's one of the most versatile MCs to ever exist, in my opinion, given what he can do lyrically. So that's never going to be an issue. It's just, and I got the subject matter. So it was just like, boom, I'm all in.
Okay. I loved it, man. Again, right up my alley with the vibe. It was a good time, man. It was just a really good time. For me, I like the other track a little bit better of just the beat and the flow on it. This one was definitely a groove too, but like this is just dope. I'm thoroughly enjoying this project thus far, and I honestly did not know what to expect, especially coming off the last couple projects like Dragos Wave and Lasers. I didn't know what to expect with this, but I was hoping that with it only being 5 tracks, that it was going to be like 5 heat tracks, and that's exactly what it's been thus far, excluding the intro. But I'm feeling it, man. So I'm ready to rate it. Y'all ready? I'm just jump out there. 4.2 for me. Oh,
okay. You like the first track better?
Yeah. I like Sleeping better.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, you like Dinosaurs better.
Yeah, Dinosaurs.
I did. I like that when he was in that pocket. Like I just felt like the way he wrote that beat on Sleeping was just crazy. And then when he went actually crazy with the lyrics, yeah, man. I feel like on the first track, I definitely want to go back and hear everything he said. On this track, I feel like I picked up most of it, but I still will go back and listen, but not as intently as I will with Sleetum.
Okay.
You talk about Dinosaurs. I think you.
Oh, was I talking about Dinosaurs?
The first track was Dinosaurs. We just got off of.
I'm sick of to hear, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I understood. I understood what you were saying. Yeah. I just for clarity for who's watching.
Yeah, Dinosaurs. The second track. That's the one I want to go back to and listen to it. Like right now I want to break out a pen and paper and just like he said this. Let me break this down. And I like that. But yeah, 4.2 for me on Sleetum.
Did you listen to the right track to hear? was a girl singing on the hook in that song?
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah, that track.
You can't make sure to hear is on point.
Man.
You've been falling down the steps with the groceries lately.
He's been listening to Spit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Tony Baker, though, fuck you. You invited to the party. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, sugar.
Jesus.
Man. I'm giving it a 4.7.
Ooh.
I'm very wary of giving stuff 5s on one listen because I feel like in order for you to get a 5, you have to stand the test of time. But 4.7 is just, I can't wait to listen to it again. It's gonna be on repeat for a little while. So 4.7 for you, boy.
Okay.
Hard
Okay.
4.5, man. Flaccid 4.7. I'm gonna stand firm in the 4.5. Just because this is the first Lupe record that I've heard in a minute that's come out that I'm like, oh, I want to run this back. I want to ride to this song. Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was educational. I like the little like it sounded like a model ad, the model casting call at the end. From like back in the day when that modeling mentality was based off of like, you want to be a star, don't you? It's like it's reminding like, man, we've all grown like as a society since then, or like we could be a lot further along in the sense of like, man, it doesn't have to be the way that the picture's painted.
Nice.
And I like that.
All right. So Josh gave it that 4.5. Tony gave it a 4.7.
4.7.
Ooh, okay then, Tone. You out here, boy. You out here. Is my mic hot?
Is my mic hot?
Y'all played all day, man. All right. Well, let's get on to the next track. It's called Shoes, and this one's featuring Virgil as well. We're gonna get this one started. And let me grab this real quick, pull this up. Boom, boom, boom. Bing, there we go. We're gonna get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Man.
I like that joint. You still muted to hear?
Not anymore.
Oh, here we go.
That joint got deep.
Man. It's so crazy because somebody in the comments was like, yo, this joint got me in my feels. And I was like, is it that heavy? And when it got to the end of it and Virgil started talking, I was like, damn. And then somebody was like, Virgil wasn't needed before he started talking. And then once he started talking at the end, I was like, nah, we all needed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? The Air Ahmad, the Air Aubrey's. Like it was such a powerful ending on that. And I'm very thankful. Very thankful for that track right there.
Yeah,
Something I like about this album is that Lupe's not playing the streaming game. He'd rather context be the substance. And what I mean by that is a lot of people now are just doing a hook, a verse, and another hook, and the song's over. It's about 2 minutes. People can play through it, run it back. It's easier to get their numbers up by a replay value. That was like a 6.5 minute song. He gave us 4 verses, storytelling from waiting in line, being quote unquote hungry until we call Uber Eats. Like we're never that hungry today. We're great. Like we're all fortunate in that sense. But then he's talking about like a sneaker release, like a storytelling of like getting those sneakers. And like I was trying to figure out what Virgil, where he was going with like those first couple interludes. I was like, all right, bro, you're teaching us how to build a shoe. Like that's cool. But how he kind of tied it back to running shoes in the sense that, and then with the Ahmad trade, I was like, man, it really, like I thought that was really awesome that they focused the record around the story of a runner per se. You know, I mean, not necessarily off-whites, but man, that definitely got heavy at the end. I wasn't expecting it, but that little unravel at the end was, I got chills.
For sure. I already kind of gave a hint of where I'm going on it, man. And I just think it was a very relevant time, especially relevant song for the times, especially with what we're dealing with right now. And for Virgil to use his platform to highlight that, gives me a newfound respect for him as well. And then, of course, Lupe just putting it together and matching it with the song. When he was started rapping at the beginning, like I remember standing in line for shoes. I remember, I used to go to this place called St. Louis Center, and I was in East St. Louis, so I'd have to catch a bus to the Metrolink, catch this Metrolink over to St. Louis, get off at like the third stop, and go upstairs, go inside this mall, and I'm waiting in line at Foot Locker to grab these shoes. And this is before like people were really camping out, but I still am connected to that from those couple of instances where I did it. And to bring it full circle with what's going on right now, man, was just it was brilliant. It was really, really brilliant. And he kind of just walked us through the whole thing, and then Virgil brought it back home for us. So I'm really feeling this track a lot.
What was Virgil just on that we listened to? I feel like I've been seeing his name. Or am I just tripping?
On this album?
I feel like I've just been seeing that name elsewhere.
Outside of the shoes he makes? Because he makes the off-whites.
Is that what he's known for?
That's the dude who got made fun of for donating $50.
Got you. That's why I was like, this dude.
Keep it 2 Virgils. That's the same Virgil. That's why I was hesitant. I was just like, man, where's all this gonna go once I saw his name everywhere on this album?
Right.
Okay. That's why I was like, yo, I seen this name before, but I couldn't put anything to it. That's what it is. Okay.
Also the creator of the Off-White brand, and he's also, isn't he the creative director at Louis Vuitton right now, Josh?
I believe so.
Let me look it up just so I can get it all right.
But he got bread. He got mad bread, and that's why he got called out, because he like flexed a screenshot of a cash out for $50 and donating to Black Lives Matter, I think.
Yeah.
Well, so supposedly the reason he did that was to encourage any and everybody to donate. So he was doing it at an affordable amount that he felt. This is what I heard, that he was doing it at an affordable amount where he felt like everyone could donate something. So like if you see somebody donate 500,000 or something like that, you might get intimidated, like I can't match that. But if you see somebody donate $50 or $40 or $25, you'd be like, oh, I can match that. I can do that. I'm gonna give that too. So I think it was more of a cry to the commoner or the common man, or people with regular jobs and income, to encourage them to give what they can.
Or you could just be like, give what you can.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, because I feel like there's a fine line with inclusivity like that,
Yo, that's a big word, Josh. I don't even know what it means.
Oh, with just being able to feel inclusive on something.
Oh, inclusive. Okay, inclusive. Okay, inclusive. I thought you said something.
I don't even know if I used it right, but it sounded like it fit. So I started backpedaling when you said it was a big word. I was just like, oh Jesus, I don't.
Oh, the word. Yeah. I feel like that explanation is kind of like, people are smart enough to know to donate what they got, and they're not gonna be.
Yeah, man. No one's gonna donate a crib if they don't got it for themselves.
I feel like that was kind of a cop out excuse, but that's neither here nor there. But the song, yes. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the song. I'm definitely in the 4 range on it. I was in and out of what Virgil was talking about, to be honest with you. Like once he was talking, I would tap in and then tap out. Then Midnight would do something. And I was in and out. But the song itself and Lupe and the beat, all in once again. So far, the music has been undefeated in this EP.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 4.2.
4.2. Just to clarify, he is the creative director at Louis Vuitton. So that's what I just saw on Google's. I'm gonna give that joint a 4.7.
Ooh.
Wow. I like the beat. I like the length of it. It's a great driver song. It was smooth, man. I liked it. And I actually wasn't upset with Virgil talking at the end. At first, when I saw how much time was left and I heard him come on, I realized Lupe wasn't coming back. I was like, this is gonna be long, bro. But then I got involved in the story. I was listening to it. I was like, oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is great. So I didn't mind the length of it, even with Virgil on that. So yeah, I would probably given it a 4.4 prior to, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it that 4.7 with that.
There it is.
Actually, I'm gonna give a big shout out to IJ Eves. He came up with he's been rating it, or she's been rating, because I can't tell, with 4.8 slaps out of 5, and I like that. So I'm gonna say 4.7 slaps out of 5. You
could use the little wave emoji to make it look like a smack. That'd be fire.
I like it, Josh. I like what you're thinking, my baby.
I'm gonna give this one. I was gonna give this one a 4.5, but I'm seeing the consistency in tension in this album. And I know Lupe has always been fairly, with the exception of like, maybe I need to listen to Lasers, but like Lupe's always been intentional with his music. And for even this kind of smaller EP that's been put out, I really like how present this music is, and what it represents. Also, it's evergreen too, because I feel like it's both. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.75. Because of the messages that are behind some of these tracks. This one specifically, more than Sled Arms. Yeah. But I like this track. I like this track for its own reasons a little bit more than the last one. So I'm gonna give this one a flaccid 4.75.
Okay, cool. Solid. Let's move on to this last track. This last one is called pull it up real quick. I'll share the screen. Last one's called LF95. And this one just says Virgil, so this might be just him talking as well on this one. It's on, nope, because it's 5 minutes and 10 seconds long. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started in 3, 2,
Man.
All right.
Once again.
Once again, it's on.
Once again.
Man.
Best line on that song right there. Stay in the house.
Stay in the damn house, man.
Stay in the house. Sick of it.
Lupe has been a strong advocate on his Instagram of staying in the house. He has been a super strong advocate of that.
Stay in the house.
Bro, what's fire? I text a link to you guys and also put it in the chat. This dude, Kalen Ellis, put this beat he made. He showed like his whole process, looping some guitars, looping some keys. And back in May, during the thick of quarantine, Lupe ripped it and made this specific song off it, and it went baby viral. But I was wondering where I've seen that name Kalen Ellis before, and looking at the credits for the majority of this album, I think every record and he ended up producing this whole album. So I think that's fire how this dude got discovered by a beat that got ripped by Lupe. Lupe hopped on it, and he was probably like, you know what? Let me see what I could do with some of this dude's work. And they ended up, I mean, I don't know the whole story, but I think it's dope that Lupe went out and did a project with this dude. He could have easily pulled said producers that are popping right now, but I think it doesn't sound like he went out on a limb. Like, this dude is actually dope at his craft. We were fans of the production before we even, I would say before we knew about Kalen, but I don't even know about Kalen's other work that he might have done before. So I think that story in itself is dope. That he was kind of brought in for this overall project.
For sure. I had fun with this whole EP, man. This last track was great. I love how he broke the process down to us. I love that he found a track on Twitter and did this with. This is like, it feels like that early 2010 rap when people were finding beats on Spotify. We saw a new emergence of artists and sounds because, you know, every producer or every beat maker doesn't have a huge platform to get it out there. So I'm loving the fact that people are still looking all over the internet for something different, something new. This was dope. I really enjoyed the entire track. And I love the fact that he gave people shouts out at the end, like gave them their roses, gave the people on the bass and who the project was dedicated to. I thought that was super dope as well.
I like that. I like that closing track. I like this whole LP, EP. It's too short. It leaves you wanting more, and I'm a firm believer in less is more. I'm just like, man, just a few more tracks. This is how you come in hot, you smack the audience up, and then you dip out, leave them wanting more. Yeah, man, I'm giving this a solid 4 on the go out.
Yeah, man, I'll probably match that with you, Tone. I'm gonna give this one a solid 4 as well. I really enjoyed this project. I think it's definitely something that I'm gonna run back, especially once I get in the car. It's got a good vibe and it's got good context. And I mean, that was a solid outro. That was like everything on this album that was said needed to be said. And however, whichever little category it fit, I think it was good and it wasn't too much. Because then if you start doing another 5 of these records, and it's just like, all right, it almost sounds all over the place. But I enjoyed it. Production to the lyrics, man, through and through, just enough for that little 5-piece.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.2. Give it a 4.2. Yeah, I'll go with that. I thought it had everything I wanted on it. It was a little longer, but I didn't mind it. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a 4.2. That's where I'm at with it. So let's rate this album, fellas. What are we talking about?
I'm gonna go with It would probably average out, given the ratings I've been given, to like a 4.2. I'm gonna add a little bit extra on there because I think the dinosaur track can go higher than the 4. So I'm gonna give this EP, and I didn't rate the first one. The first one was just,
Yeah.
I basically did the average based on 4 tracks instead of 5. So I'm giving it a 4.4 for the EP. 4.4.
Okay. Cool. Joshy Guns.
I think with my 4.75 that was factored in earlier, it might bring the overall grade up to possibly a 4.5, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I would definitely run this back. I already said that. But yeah, I think my 4.5 is solidified in said grading system of slaps.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this, to hear average math that he about to do.
Man, he's gonna be like, you know what? This is gonna be like a 2.9. Be like, what the hell, man?
So his math be wild on these. So let's see what he got to say.
I'm gonna give the album overall 4.4.
Okay.
4.4. That's what I'm 4.4. I like it. It's definitely a project I will run back. And like I said, there's a couple songs that I'm definitely gonna snatch off and throw on some playlists. Dinosaurs is probably by far my favorite track thus far. Realistically, I should have gave Dinosaurs a 5, realistically, thinking back on it. Just because I know what it's gonna be for me. But yeah, we're gonna sit this bad boy at a 4.4. 4.4 slaps out of 5. You feel me? I'm feeling every part of that. We got a little time left. Did you guys want to do one track each?
Let's do the J. Cole track.
Let's run them, man.
Both of them, or what?
Why not?
Why not do both?
All right, let's jump into the J. Cole 2 singles he has out right now. Let me pull it up.
A pack called Lewis Street.
Yeah, it's a loose pack. Lewis Street. Go ahead and pull that up. Bing. Let me pull it up over here. And we're gonna listen to this J real quick, man. Bing. All right, well, we got the Lewis Street queued up. We're gonna listen to these 2 tracks real quick. First track is called Climb Back. And y'all want to just go both tracks, or y'all want to go rate them one at a time? Actually, we're not rating these. We're just giving it. Did we rate them last week?
These tracks?
We rated the bonus. I thought we did.
Okay, well, we can rate these.
Okay.
So we'll just do one at a time. So we're gonna get started with the Climb Back first. This is off the 2-pack that J. Cole just released. So we're about to get it started. And 3, 2, 1. What y'all think?
It was hard.
I like that track. I've been playing it back quite often.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing in the car. And
Mhm. I liked somebody had mentioned it in the comments how it sounded like that was Ari in the back. It really did sound like an Ari loop.
I think it's just Cole, man. To be honest.
That right there? That sounded like Ari.
He's been playing with his voice a lot. Especially like in the outro and in the intro. Like he's had like back in mixtape days, I think he had this thing called Little Cole or Young Cole or something, where it was his voice just mad pitched up. And you even hear it a little bit in KOD. I'm trying to remember which song, but I'm almost positive everything you hear on that is him, even on the production tip too.
Okay.
But,
Okay. That joint slap, bro. I like it. It felt like that old Cole. Somebody said Young Simba is back. And that's what it felt like. It felt like that mixed Cole. When I first heard J. Cole, when I first got wind of the warm-up, bro, I was like, who is this? Like, he's going crazy on this track. And when he did the Dead Presidents, and then he did the Dead Presidents Part 2, because he said people didn't say he came hard enough on it, bro, I was like, hey, this dude a problem. And I was reading this J. Cole thing. I don't know if it was an interview or what. I forgot where I saw it at, but he was talking about the day that he signed to Rock Nation, and he went in there, and his now lawyer was there, and they signed the paperwork, and they got back in the Civic. They pushed back to I don't know whatever side. He was talking about how all his homies was like, "Yo, you made it, you did it." And he was like, it was like bittersweet because he knew that the work that laid ahead of him was going to be so important for him to be where he knew he wanted to be. Like, it wasn't just about being a rapper. It was about, being a rapper that started a label and gave other people a shot. And, like, I feel like he hasn't missed a step. Like, we see sometimes rappers get on and the first album be slapping, the second album be okay, third is just like, eh. But J. Cole has been consistently grinding and impressive with the lyrics. And I think this is just a testament to that. Like, I don't feel like he missed a step on this once.
Yeah, man. And his feature game is just,
oh man,
every time he pull up to a feature, he kills it. I'm like, he does not phone in the features or bring the property value down at all.
Mm-hmm.
He is a feature on the track. I'll say that. Because the first time I heard him ever was on a Jay-Z feature.
Mm-hmm.
That Star is Born track. And I was like, yo, who's this kid? And I started digging in the crates for him. But man, I like this track, man.
Yeah, man. I think it's dope too, like without going too much into the next song. The next song is called Lion King on Ice, and it's almost showing that fruition, like that full circle from young Simba, like that growth moment, like that was over, I think I was over 10 years ago now, it might be 11, when the come up or the warm up started dropping. And yeah, man, I feel like this is one of the artists that we've been able to watch through, like currently kind of like navigate in his own world, always like just doing his own thing. And like Tone was saying, like that feature run he had from like end of 2018 to through 2019, he didn't
no days off.
He didn't miss.
Crazy. Yeah.
Man. So it's cool to start hearing, and even you'll hear it on the Lion King on Ice, just a lot of lyrics that are being more reflective of like where he's currently at in life. That isn't necessarily, I mean, he's happy, like he's doing his own thing, and he has been. But
hey,
what's up?
I think Lupe is in here, but I don't think he's under his name because I hit him up and he hit me with the modeling when I was trying to sing the song. He hit me with this right here.
He hit you with what? Oh.
When I was like, modeling, and I sang it. So I think he's up in here. So shout out to Lupe if he is up in here, man. We appreciate you for stopping through. We definitely appreciate that project. But go ahead, Tom. want to interrupt you from that.
Oh no, I was done. I enjoyed it. It was good. I like that. I like the hook too. You know, I think Cole always puts himself out there, potentially doing too much by producing his own record like this. Cole's drum sounded crazy in this one, especially with Thomas saying you hear it in the car, you hear it bang a little harder.
Yeah.
But without bringing in like an outside rider, even for like the hook, I mean that's like I said, it's kind of putting yourself out there. But this one, I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Solid. Tone, what you got for us?
I'm gonna give this track a 4.2. And I've been running it back, so there's room for growth as well. So 4.2.
Okay. Did you give a take on it already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna get this joint 4.5. I'm a sucker for the 2. The flow was official as hell, but the beat was solid as hell. I loved every part of that beat. So yeah, 4.5 for your boy.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 as well. Beat was dope, flow was dope, and he was saying some stuff, man. Like something that stood out was like at times we feeling the devil be winning, but do that mean God lost? And you know, I think that's something that we all kind of experience is like we get stuck in that moment of taking an L sometimes, and like, well, that's not it. You know, that just worked into the percentage of these shots. But yeah, man, give it a 4.5.
Tony, did you say if Lupe is in here, you give the album 1.6 out of 17?
Yeah. If that is him in here. Giving it a 1.6 out of 17.
You petty bastard.
Yeah, they're high if he's in here.
Hey man, he laying low, bro. If he is in here, I'm just happy he pulled up to the party, man. We gonna keep this thing going, man. The next track and the last track of the day is going to be the Lion King on Ice track from J. Cole on this two-piece Lucy. And we're gonna go ahead and get this joint started. And share the screen real quick. There it is. In 3, 2, And that was my first time actually listening to the track, the speaker. That slaps.
Oh, it knocks, bro. That's that
That
Jetson.
one slaps too.
That's that Jetson beat.
It was
That
not.
one slaps too. Real quick, shout out to everybody that likes tequila. Just found out that it is National Tequila Day.
Woo!
So
About to go get some Don Julio.
I'm pouring up.
Julio.
Boom.
Julio.
Oh
This
man, I'm
tequila?
getting belligerent at the crib later.
Fire. But yeah, man. I like that track, bro. I like I said, it's my first time listening on the speaker, and the Bose joint was knocking. I was like, oh, okay, I must have missed. I still like the other track better, but this one, it's not far behind. It's not far behind, and I like how he addressed, how he looking, and people wanted me to look up to par. Got rid of the jury, all of that. I was like, okay, speak on it then. Shit, speak on it.
Man.
That's all I had, guys.
Young Simba had the bust down. Lion King's now on ice or something like that. I was just like, all right, man, he's just toying with words at this point.
Yeah, it was dope though. I really enjoyed it.
It was cool.
You know what, the production kind of sounded like a cousin to the track before it with the with the voice in the sample. It sounded like a cousin of the track. Not necessarily a sibling, but definitely a cousin in terms of that production vein and sound that he went for. I'm looking forward to a full J. Cole project in the near future. I would enjoy it very much.
Don't do that.
I would very much like a J. Cole project.
Josh got all the drop information on his computer, man.
I got nothing, bro. When I tell you that nobody in the camp heard these songs till maybe the day before, and that's not even everybody, bro. I don't think anybody really knows other than like him. When Cole's ready to push the button, he pushes the button. Him, Eve, maybe Cole's manager, but it's quiet on the intel, bro.
I wonder how much Jay-Z is involved with Cole's, not day to day, but like just on a business tip, or is it all?
I feel like he's not that involved with Cole.
Mm-mm.
I feel like Cole is his kid that grew up, went off to college, and just became successful. Like him and Rihanna both. He don't have to worry about them, especially Rihanna. Rihanna just gonna do what she want to do. Anyway, she's always been a rebellious child. She's just I'm gonna make the music when I make the music. Right now, I'm focusing on. It was a horrible accent. But yeah, he don't have to worry about them at all.
They don't need the hand hold. You know what I mean? And so I feel like they're that type of artist.
I think out of respect, though, Cole might play Hove records that are coming out just on the Under Rock Nation tip, but I don't think it's anything that's like mandatory.
Right.
Where he's actually involved in the creation of the process, unless it's, because Cole's in his own world, man.
For sure. I
love that. That's why I'm glad Cole is winning, because he's doing it on his own terms, and like, he's one of the biggest rappers out now, and he's just doing it his way. And once he became fully immersed in his own way and who he was, he became even more successful. I'm like, yo, that's dope. Because that's what you want as an artist. You want that, as opposed to anything else.
All right, so what we giving this one?
I'm giving this one a 4, man. A solid 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one a 4 too, because I like the sound of this one. This is Cole kind of stepping out. This is the dude who produces, or who helped produce this, I should say. Is the Baby's producer. This is Jetson.
Nice.
So to kind of hear him over those kind of drums is something different. I was listening to it when I was running yesterday, and it made the run a little easier, because it's like it knocked both of these records knocked in their own ways, but this one sounded like Cole and Jetson. It didn't just sound like a DaBaby beat, which I respect both decisions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm right there with y'all. I would give this one a 4 as well. Definitely a track I would run back. For sure. I'm gonna play this probably for the rest of the day. Both of these tracks right here, and then I'm gonna slide in that Lupe as well. I always love when an artist can drop something and it makes me so excited. I'll go back and listen to the old projects too. So I'm definitely gonna have that cool and food and liquor rotation today, man. Because that was just dope. And earlier I forgot to mention somebody had said they would love to see Lupe and Royce the 5'9" on the track. I think that would be phenomenal. That would be a lot of wordplay, but it would be phenomenal. I think that'd be dope. Tony, all in the comments. He ain't in the conversation.
I heard you about to go back to the old Lupe. I was listening to every word.
Yeah, all right, play boy. Well, listen, man, that's been another episode of Best Silent Listening Party. Today we listened to Lupe's new EP called House. And then we also listened to J. Cole. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, you guys got anything you want to plug for the weekend or?
Man, pull up on the Twitch. I might be twitching tonight. See if Tony Baker hops on or not, man. He's been kind of loose on the Twitch and streets lately. At Joshy Gons with 2 Z's because there's an imposter out there with the Joshy Gons clean, man. I'm pulling up on somebody. I need to call Twitch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be on the Twitch for sure. Tonight, I'm going to hop back on. Tonight, I plan on being on all weekend. Because hopefully everybody leave me alone this weekend, and then I can just do that. Also, get my ringtones if you haven't already. The Damn Rudy and the Skip That Diddly Dee. You can get those right now. And yeah, and they talking about my accent in the comment section. I wasn't doing a Rihanna accent. What are y'all talking about?
They were talking about my accent when I tried to do Rihanna.
I was like, what are y'all even saying? I was like, but I was very much like a J. Cole album.
Yeah,
coming, man.
Josh, let us know when.
I will. I'll text you. I'm not gonna say it in here. I can't risk it all.
Well, listen, man, that's another episode. We will talk to y'all in a minute. See you next week. Tony, you got a new episode of Working Wild coming up on
tomorrow. Tomorrow, Working Wild drops tomorrow. Also, a new episode of Daddy Issues just dropped. I'm sorry, I'll be having so much going on. I'll just be like, oh.
Ain't got nothing going on.
Yeah, you at the house. You got midnight running around.
Got these cats running around. Got Twitch.
Get a hold of your children. Your children have been rampant the whole time.
Oh, them
just running wild.
They've been on 10. He ran up in the refrigerator on Sabrina while we were doing it.
Hell no, man.
The Logic album was too long, y'all. It's a long album.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a play though. I'm definitely gonna give the Logic
I've been listening to it. Yo, No ID's production so far on that album.
Bro, he's got No ID's production on there. He samples Outkast, Erykah Badu. It sounds dope. It sounds like something that he really just had fun making it. I was on his Twitch yesterday because he did like a little fake deep listening party where he played it through, and it's a good time. But yeah, it does take a minute to get through.
Okay.
Yeah. But so far so good on what I was hearing on the Logic. I got to check out the Joey Badass.
I just downloaded that. Somebody was saying Pharaoh Monch got a new one out.
Pharaoh Monch, I got to check that out too. Then you talking bars?
Woo! Woo!
No
I'm all for it. Well, yeah, man. As always, I will see y'all back next Monday. Not next Monday, but this upcoming Monday for another week of Zooming with the Homies. Got a new episode of Word in His Heart dropping on Wednesday. New episode of Damn Internet You Scary dropping on Thursday. And then Friday, we'll be right back here at 1 o'clock, same time, same place. Thank God so much for pulling up, man. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you buy your tickets to Keep Your Distance comedy show. That's going to be me, Tony Baker, Kev on stage is hosting it. You got Angel Moore on there. You have Dustin Nicholson and Keon Poley. So it's going to be a great show. All the people on our Patreons, you guys get the tickets at a discount, $10. I'll put it in my Patreon. I'm sure Tony Baker has put it in his Patreon. If not, he's going to put it in there after this because I'm calling him out. And yeah, man, thank y'all so much for pulling up. Talk to y'all in a minute. Peace.
There it is.